Good morning. So today let's start the last part of the chapter, that is the nutrient cycling. Now nutrient cycling, that means, or it is also known as the biogeochemical cycle. Okay, that means what happened? Bio means life, geo means the soil or the earth, and chemical substances are included, and cycle, we know what is it. Okay, that means living organisms, okay, soil, environment, all will interact with the substances present in the earth, how to take them and again to return them, so that it is not being wasted away or it is finished up. So that particular phenomenon is called the nutrient cycling. Okay, that means organisms will take up the nutrients, they will use it, after that they will again return back, somehow or the other they will return back to the atmosphere. That is called the nutrient cycling. Now while we are studying the nutrient cycling or the biogeochemical cycle, we come across different factors. That means while we are studying, then we can know then if anything is being depleted, okay, if anything has been excessively overused. So all these things we can overcome, we can know about them, and then we can take necessary measures. So while we will study two different types of nutrient cycling. One is the carbon cycle. Now carbon, we know it is an important component of the atmosphere. Okay, it is very much essential. Everywhere almost it is present. We also are used up with carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, that is present in atmosphere and hydrosphere. Okay, that will be used up by either producers. Producers means the green plants, which will use the carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Okay, use carbon dioxide, or it is used by the chemical combination or seepage, and then given to the, that means it is stored in the soil in the form of carbonate rocks. Okay, these rocks then during volcanic eruptions or hot springs, they will again return the carbon dioxide back to the atmosphere. Okay, this is one cycle. Then again, if it is taken by the producers, then these producers will be eaten by consumers. Then from the consumers, when they will die, or when the producers directly they die, they will be acted upon by the microorganisms. These microorganisms will in return give the carbon dioxide back to the atmosphere. Then what happens? These producers, either by burning them, it will be returned back to the atmosphere, or due to respiration, or sometimes what happens, if they are directly burned, they will form fossil fuels, and from these fossil, or they are deposited in the earth's surface, they will form fossil fuels, and due to this fossil fuel formation, combustion, they are again returned back to the atmosphere. So that means what happened? Indirectly we are trying to say that whatever amount of carbon dioxide that is being used, okay, from atmosphere or hydrosphere, whatever it is used up, that is taken by different parts, is used by in different steps, and again finally returned back to the atmosphere or hydrosphere. This cycle is the carbon cycle, and it is a very important process, because if it is not returned back to the atmosphere, then what happens? Oxygen amount will be depleted, and then there will be a huge problem, chaotic situation will be created. So that's why, so that in order to maintain the balance, this cycle goes on. Okay, this is one of the biogeochemical cycles. Now okay, so next is the phosphorus cycle. After the carbon cycle, next cycle what we get for the biogeochemical cycle is the phosphorus cycle. Here atmosphere is not involved. Okay, the rock minerals, which the rocks which will possess the phosphorus, so they will what happen, wither, and after withering they will just give the phosphorus content to the soil solution. From this soil, this is taken by the producers, that is the green plants. During their processes, photosynthetic process, during their growth process, they will absorb the phosphorus. Then from these producers, when they are consumed by the consumers, it is returned to the consumer. From the consumer, when they will die, then detritus will act upon them and return it to the soil again. Okay, and excess, sometimes what happen, due to runoff also from the soil, the phosphorus is lost. So this cycle is the phosphorus cycle. So whenever it is going back going to the soil, used up, again it is returned back to the soil. So this cycle also, here also phosphorus content is maintained by the nature, so that it is excessive phosphorus is not lost away. Okay, so these two geochemical cycles are important. Hope you have understood about it. Go through them, go through the books. And again another topic, that is the ecosystem services. That means what happened throughout the chapter, whatever we have studied about ecosystem, the different type of biotic, abiotic factors, everything have influence upon the different life systems, like climatic conditions, okay, soil conditions, pollination, carbon dioxide fixation. That means everything will be interacted and they will ultimately benefit us. So whatever benefit is obtained from the ecosystem, that all is included in the ecosystem services. So that is very clearly given, point wise you have to memorize them. Okay, so hope these things are clear to you, and if there is any problem then please tell me.